In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on October 27, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Miami Heat versus Golden State Warriors. The Miami Heat and Golden State Warriors meet Thursday in NBA action at the Chase Center. The Miami Heat look to get back to a .500 record. The Golden State Warriors look to get a game above a .500 record. The Miami Heat have yet to find their groove this season, as they've lost 3 of their first 5 games, but they will be hoping to build some momentum after last night's 119-98 road win over the red-hot Trail Blazers. Bam Adebayo led the team in scoring with 18 points. Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry each scored 17 points, while Caleb Martin chipped in with 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 steals. As a team, the Heat shot 50% from the field and 15 of 38 from the three-point line as they took control of the contest with a 25-12 run in the third quarter to overcome an early 8-point deficit before they ran away with it in the second half to make it a complete blowout. Meanwhile, the Golden State Warriors have split their first 4 games, and they will be looking for a better performance after getting scorched by the Suns in a 134-105 road loss on Tuesday. Stephen Curry led the team with 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. Jordan Poole added 17 points with 5 assists off the bench. Andrew Wiggins scored 16 points, while Draymond Green tallied 14 points with 8 rebounds and 5 assists. As a team, the Warriors shot 45% from the field and 10 of 35 from the three-point line as they exploded for 37 points in the second quarter to fight their way back from an early deficit, only to get blown away in the second half by 62-39 as they just had no answer for the Suns' Devin Booker. Klay Thompson had a forgettable night as he scored just 2 points on 1 of 8 shooting before getting ejected from the game after receiving 2 technicals. Looking at the betting trends, the Heat are 14-6-1 against the spread in their last 21 road games and 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 games playing on 0 days rest. The Warriors are 13-5 against the spread in their last 18 home games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a losing record. Head-to-head, the over is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings overall. The Heat are 6-2 against the spread in the last 10 meetings in Golden State, and the Heat are 6-2 against the spread in the last 8 meetings overall. The Heat are coming into this game with plenty of momentum after delivering the Trail Blazers their first defeat in a dominant win last night. The Warriors have been hot and cold so far, and they will be eager to bounce back after getting embarrassed by the Suns in their last outing. This game will be very similar to the Warriors' previous matchup against the Lakers. The Heat, like the Lakers, lacks the firepower to compete with the Warriors' sharpshooters. If Miami has a bad quarter, they will fall behind one of the best defenses in the NBA and will be unable to catch up, especially since Golden State Warriors has a lot of three-point weapons. Though Curry and Wiggins have been by far the most effective of the Golden State Warriors' weapons, Klay and SG Jordan Poole are equally capable. The Miami Heat are coming off their best showing of the season, and it's encouraging, but it's going to take more than that for me to look in their direction. On the end of a back-to-back against a rested and talented Golden State Warriors squad isn't an ideal spot. The Heat have a great defense, but this Warriors team has too many weapons, and their fast pace of play will wear out Miami's limited rotation. It's tempting to take the Heat with the points, but they're playing on 0 days rest, so I'd rather go with the Warriors to bounce back thanks to a big game from Thompson. The Heat don't have the scoring to keep up with the Warriors, given what we've seen through 5 games, so the Golden State Warriors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Warriors score points. That's one thing that they have always done well. The defending NBA champions rank 4th in the NBA in points per game and 2nd in assists. On top of that, Steve Kerr's team is coming off a frustrating 29-point loss to the Phoenix Suns, so they should easily respond with a high-powered offensive showing in the Bay Area. The Heat themselves responded offensively with 119 points, and it came just a couple of days after scoring 90 against Toronto. It's always worth noting that the Monday loss to the Raptors was the first game of the season in which the Heat failed to score 100 points, so both of these teams can score the basketball at a high rate. Both teams have not played to their potential on the defensive end of the floor, and neither side inspires much confidence for a play. The Warriors alone should score 125 or more points, meaning the Heat need only 101 points for this game to go past the set total number. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Memphis Grizzlies versus Sacramento Kings. It's a battle of Western Conference foes on the hardwood in the capital city of the Golden State as a pair of teams look to pick up a victory. The Memphis Grizzlies are on the road as they make the trip west to take on the Sacramento Kings Thursday night. Memphis comes in off a 134-124 home victory over the Nets in their previous contest Monday night, covering the line as a 1.5-point favorite. Sacramento fell 130-125 on the road against Golden State Friday night in their most recent contest, though they did cover as a 10-point underdog. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Kings own a 52-47 advantage, but the Grizzlies have won 6 straight meetings. That includes a 127-102 road win in the most recent matchup on December 26, 2021. The Memphis Grizzlies have been in great form as they've won 3 of their first 4 games, and they will be eager to stay hot after routing the Nets in a 134-124 home win on Monday. Morant led the team with 38 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Desmond Bane drained 8 three-pointers on his way to 38 points on 14 of 21 shooting, while Santi Aldama chipped in with 17 points on 6 of 8 shooting. As a team, the Grizzlies shot 50% from the field and 16 of 34 from the three-point line as they found themselves trailing going into halftime despite scoring 39 points in the first quarter, so they exploded for 45 points in the third quarter thanks to a barrage from Bane. Dillon Brooks had a rough night as he scored just 4 points on 2 of 13 shooting. Meanwhile, the Sacramento Kings are still searching for their first win of the season as they will be hoping to snap a 3-game skid after falling short to the Warriors in a 130-125 road loss on Sunday. De'Aaron Fox led the team with 26 points. Domantas Sabonis added 19 points with 14 rebounds and 4 assists, while Keegan Murray and Malik Monk each scored 16 points. As a team, the Kings shot 47% from the field and 11 of 43 from the three-point line, but they really let themselves down on the defensive end, particularly in the second quarter where they leaked 50 points. Still, the Kings might be able to draw some positives from the loss as they were able to cut a 26-point deficit to just 5 points in the end. Looking at the betting trends, the Grizzlies are 10-4 against the spread in their last 14 games playing on 2 days rest, 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Kings are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games following a loss. Head-to-head, the over is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings overall, and the over is 5-0 in the last 5 meetings in Sacramento. The Grizzlies will again be shorthanded as Jaren Jackson Jr. is still out while John Konchar is listed as questionable, while the Kings are just about at full strength for this one. The Grizzlies have hit the ground running this season thanks to big games from Morant, and they will be full of confidence after blowing past the highly touted Nets on Monday. The Kings have yet to win a game so far, and they were completely blown off the floor against the Warriors before a late run kept the final scores respectable. This line is a bit confusing considering the Sacramento Kings haven't shown much life on the defensive side, and they can't make free throws. You can't trust the Kings against respectable teams. The Memphis Grizzlies have been one of the most consistent teams dating back to last season, and their defense will come along defensively. Even with the issues getting stops, the Grizzlies are finding ways to win. This should be a close one, but the Grizzlies have been playing so well lately and are just too tempting to pass up with the line so short. So the Memphis Grizzlies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Memphis comes into this game having seen the over hit in all 4 of their contests this season. That includes totals of 251 points in their win against the Rockets and 233 points in their loss to Dallas. The lowest combined point total that the Grizzlies have seen this season is 227 points, which came in their opener against the Knicks. Sacramento has seen the under hit in 2 of their 3 games this season. The Kings stayed under the number in their 2 home games this season. Sacramento saw combined point totals of 223 points against Portland and 220 against the Clippers. Neither defense has done well at defending the three-point shot as the Grizzlies are 19th in the NBA with a 36.4 three-point percentage against, while the Kings are 27th in the sport with a 41 three-point percentage against thus far. Having De'Aaron Fox and Morant both on the floor in this game and averaging 31-plus points and being top 10 in both points and assists thus far means they are going to contribute a lot on the offensive end of the court. Sacramento pushes the pace as they are 4th in the NBA with 103 possessions per 48 minutes, while Memphis is more around league average with 99.2 possessions per 48 minutes. The over has hit in each of the last 5 games between these teams played in the Golden One Center. Seeing how the Grizzlies pile up points and both teams are below average on the defensive end of the floor, this game ends up past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.